Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with Marvel Rivals, and we have so much to break down. Since season 1.5 has dropped, everybody has pushed on to season 2, and the lore indicates that we're potentially going to get the X-Men in season 2. Combine that with the Hellfire Gala, the leaks of Emma Frost in January and December, all the lore within the game suggesting that that's where we're going to go with Krakoa. It looks absolutely insane, but we're not 100% sure yet. But look guys, if you are new or a returning viewer, hit the like, hit the sub, get involved in the channel. It would help on this road to monetization, and I really do appreciate all the support that I got so far. So let's just get straight into it. So what we do know is that in season 1 concludes with Doom stealing the pure blood Chronovian from the deceased Dracula, toppling the Empire of Eternal Lights and securing his advantage in the Doom War. But Doom 2099 counterpart has even bigger plans, and they're taking him to a certain Gala. This is absolutely insane. With the Hellfire Gala, just means X-Men. There's no way around it. But whether or not we're going to get certain characters from the X-Men or just being teased, we just really don't know. A big push for Emma Frost is what is on the cards right now. We know we are going to be getting Blade as the Force character in season 2, which finalizes the end of season 1. But whether or not Emma Frost will be teased in season 2 just the way Blade was is yet to be determined, but it seems more likely she will be the second character introduced, and potentially having another character teased about the Hellfire Gala and how that story will develop with Doom and the Doom War. Everything seems to be lining up for this. We did have leaks about Krakoa and Krakoa coming to the game. Basically, these are going to be maps that are involved in season 2 or season 3, but now more likely it is going to be in season 2. If the Hellfire Gala is to be believed, that's what that season 2 will kind of base its whole storyline about. And as we've seen, Doom is going to go to a certain kind of gala, which is the Hellfire Gala. We take a look at some of the leaks that we had, which was Krakoa and Aroko, and basically New York. We already have New York, so if it seems like Krakoa is going to be in the game and Aroko being that second map, and we do have confirmation of these coming as well. They have been kind of leaked in the game, talking about, you know, Krakoa. You hear Magneto talk about it, you hear Wolverine, all the Marvel heroes do talk about it that are related to the X-Men. So it seems at some point that Krakoa will be coming to the game. Like, even Magneto speaks to Psylocke about bringing her to Krakoa, so it just really does make sense. And with the Hellfire Club, you do get a better look at possibly even Jean Grey being teased as that character, and just Emma Frost coming to it. We do have Hellfire Gala costumes, the likes of Scarlet Witch. She is already in the game with this costume, and the next one to be teased is Cloak and Dagger, which a lot of people seem to be really hyped for in the game. And then we move on to actually Emma Frost. This is obviously a fan art concept that was put out, which looks absolutely sick. Suits with the whole Marvel Rivals style and team, but we did have a long list of her abilities, and she seems like she is going to be a very, difficult character to play around with on paper. You can see the amount of abilities that she has, from her diamond form to obviously soul and mind control, and then her psychic ray. So a lot of different abilities. As a Vanguard, I think she'd be very technical, but whether or not we're going to see her there, we just really don't know at this point. But to lean into the Emma Frost, there has been voice lines linked to the Hellfire Gala on Krakoa, and there's been voice lines linked to Wolverine and Psylocke speaking to her. So whether or not that just gives you any more indication that we are going to possibly get an Emma Frost as that second character in season 2, it seems more and more likely, and maybe we'll get a tease for Jean Grey or even Professor X in there. But as you can see here over an XOX leak, there's actual breadcrumbs for Wolverine and Psylocke, and there's conversations between those two characters with Emma Frost. But that's not the only leak that came out. Spider-Man has been recorded as having lines with the Red Hood as well, and this more lines up with season 3 leaks more so than season 2. And we also have those Clintar maps that we were already talking about in previous videos. That it looks like the next big kind of move that Marvel Rivals will be making for season 3, and it might line up with the likes of the Null storyline, or maybe that will lean in from the Hellfire Gala as well. But there is a fan-made look at that celestial realm, big hand coming across. This has been doing the rounds on the internet. I don't think this is something that someone played on. I just think it was made and altered into the game. More leaks about other maps seems to be like Cosmos, which has huge heavy links to X-Men as well. These were leaked a couple of weeks ago, so all of this information seems to be lining up to what we've recently been discussing. Obviously we have Cosmos, Loom World, Savage Land, and we have Mojo World. A lot of these maps relate to a lot of the comic lore from the X-Men. Now I don't know if season 2 will lean into more of an Ultron storyline surrounding the Hellfire Gala, or it'll be maybe a little bit more on Null and Clintar and how that will work. We just really don't know, because we're only through season 1 and we don't know where that story is going to bounce to, or how connected that tissue will be as a story, because going from Eternal Night straight into a Hellfire Gala, you know, doesn't seem to be any segue. But it seems like Doom is going to be jumping from world to world and obviously fighting off his counterparts and trying to obtain so much power. It just makes sense to go to one of the most powerful continents in Marvel, which is Krakoa, where all the most powerful mutants and heroes that are going to be there. But whether or not we will see Ultron in season 2, he might be the big bad that, as you've seen with Dracula, he might be the big bad that Doom goes after and be surrounding in that universe that Krakoa is in, and it might be ending up to the X-Men to try stop Ultron, or, you know, Doom as a whole. And then we might get Ultron in the beginning of season 3, or it might be vice versa. Ultron might be the first character teasing Emma Frost, and then Emma Frost leaning into season 3 and having a big X-Men kind of team for season 3. I really do hope it's going to be season 2. All kind of points towards season 2 being X-Men, and it would be absolutely insane to see how that develops. I'm super excited to see more X-Men. I would like to see Gambit, but unfortunately we are getting Emma Frost as a Vanguard. It'd be great to see her in the game. But guys, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you want to see in season 2? Does all of this make sense? Have the leaks been adding up, and have you been kind of curious of when Ultron will be coming? Do you think he should be in season 2, or potentially segue into season 3? But look guys, that is all from me, and I will catch you on the next one.